Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here on this path we recently cleared of rubble. We have Éomer with us. I'm sure if we go back a little bit it will start to show some of the riders still coming through technically. Yeah, there they are. So you can see a few of them are showing up, which is nice. Before we get into talking to Éomer and everything, we do have our hobby gift of the day and the week. So let's have a little quick look at what they're going to be. A random relic pack, which is quite nice. We can have a look at those later when we're not mounted. And a massive pile of silver scraps. That's that is useful, yeah, I'm sure. What's that, 1.2 is it? Oh no, it's just 2 gold. I didn't actually think about that. Yeah. Random relic pack. We'll use that when we're not mounted. That's the main thing out of it. So, let's quickly talk to Éomer whilst we're on our horse, which we are. This is a solo quest and cannot be completed with a fellowship. Let's ride to the encircling wall together. Let's go.
6,000 spears have come to Gondor at her darkest hour. It will become the hour of Théoden and of Rohan.
Okay, so we're going to be in a mounted battle, it seems. Where are we? Oh, the Battle of Pelennor Fields, dawn. So we've got Théoden, Kingsfolk, Helmsfolk, Eorlsfolk, Gondorian footmen and cavalry. They're mainly in there. Host of Mordor, Mogul, Hrun, Waste, Khand, Neharad, and Farharad. I've never done this before. I don't actually know how this works. There is a provision of stable master and stuff. I feel like we're going to be in this instance for a while. Follow Éomer and join the line of horsemen. So I guess it's a good thing that we ended off when we did last episode, and we're going to focus on this today. I don't know how long it's going to be. I've never done these party quests. Whoa, God. Yeah, I've never done this. So let us see how it's going to be. Théoden's there. It's obviously, yeah, it's being besieged. So we've been on the other side of this, but yeah.
Guthlaf!
Yes, my lord.
I have need of your horn, loyal Guthlaf. Arise! Arise, riders of Théoden! Fell deeds awake, fire and slaughter. Spear shall be shaken. Shield shall be splintered. A sword day, a red day, ere the sun rises. Ride now, ride now, ride to Gondor.
Okay, let us ride for battle. I always love those things. That was probably the second best looking one in my opinion. I did love the one oh, there we are. That was easy. I did love the one that was how we set up here. Okay, so we're still in this sort of setup. There's just the vendors and everything here. I loved the one where we were up there with the I can't remember what the name of the creature is, but picking up Peregrine. And then, yeah, that was probably my second or joint first favourite one. It also makes me really, really wish I had a free cam. That would be amazing. I would do a lot with that, I feel.
This is a day for honor and glory.
Rightio. So I feel like we might actually level up today. We've got 317,000 XP to go. We have over 1 million bonus XP, and we're probably going to get quite a bit done Let's pick up the agility. We're not really going to be too fussed about everything else. Book 6, Chapter 1, Bonded by Battle. Talk to Prince Imrahil on the field of the Onslaught. Where are you? Oh, you're just right there. That's fine. And you have... Find an orc that's broken free of the fighting ranks and defeat it. I'll just be those guys. So I want to talk to you guys, see what's up.
The enemies of men.
So you just give me items.
I hope you
That's
are
nice.
prepared.
And then...
We all must do what we can, mustn't we?
Defeat the Black Serpent. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to do that, but I'm just going to accept you, and then I guess... If it... Oh, can we come back here at a later date? We can go to Mistress before the battle, and then I guess during the battle, maybe? Later on? Now that we played it? I hope so, because it'd be nice to come back here. Just even for just to watch the sheer... like vastness of what everything is doing here. I guess we can also use our relic pack while we're here. An Oak Falls, but you know there will be more. Let's quickly open this, a tier 5 and a tier 7 platinum setting of might. That's pretty good. Alright. So we just got... Okay, now we're defeating 6. I didn't quite see it update. Like, it makes sense they did, because it was like, hey, you're going to probably have to defeat more people. But I didn't know the number it wanted us to do. Now, this was talking about doing the Blood of the Black Serpent instance. I guess we can look it up. Blood of the Black Serpent. Can we... Yeah, we can tier that. I wonder if we can put it at, like, level 25. No, it's got to be probably at least level 100. 90, 75... 50, 60, 70, 74, 75 seems the lowest level of that. So I think if I were to do it, I'd probably just do it at the lowest level, level 75 as we just found, just to get through it and actually get it completed, because it's a 3-man skirmish or 3-man instance or whatever. So we would definitely not be able to do it ourselves at level 109, which is what it would tier us at the moment. So yeah, would definitely be a case of just chucking it down to level 75 and just going through it, especially with our level, well, especially when we get to, like, it's obviously a long ways off, but if we ever get to 116 in the time that we haven't done that, then that'll be a thing as well, because, you know, going to be a lot of XP. I don't, yeah, till we get level 116, but 116 is going to be like such higher tier gear. That'll be a thing. Alright, so I need to talk to you. Oh, you're there. I was about to say I don't know where the other person is.
Those I fight alongside, boy my spirits, and I theirs.
Right.
For Imrahil.
Okay.
For Théoden.
So we're just sort of, I guess, making sure everybody's alright, I guess.
The Morgul host is near to a rout. Where is Crumgar? He must be here.
Okay.
I have vengeance to deal upon him.
Crumgun. Search for Crumgun on the eastern side of the field of the Onslaught. Now, it's a lovely thing where we can just sort of run... I was about to say we can just run through it. They're after you, the broken rank, as it puts it. You just... Nope, you just ignore me. Okay, that's fine. It's so loud. Like, I'll probably end up turning it down, but it is so loud. I can't really even hear myself think. Oh no, I'm gonna really be messed up here. I'm getting a little bit of lag, and also I've got 3 enemies on me, but it looks like it's very easy to just kind of confuse them with pathing. So I should survive. XP is always an easy thing. And you got 1,500 XP enemies. Hang on. There we are. Right, so I'm searching for you up here. Probably has to defeat you. There's no sign of Crumgarn, but dismounted rover need your help. Well, I'm just gonna be defeating some enemies anyway, so We have to defeat 8 enemies, and we need to inspire. So there's one there, and none behind us. Oh, there they are. It's fine. We'll go for these 3 first, then kill the extra 6. Oh, it's so much karma over here. Your words prove fruitful. He runs in search of another steed. And same again, and a 3rd one. I would say to you as well, but you know, apparently you don't need it. I do think it's kind of weird that they give you a. This is a solo. Well, actually, we're not in an instance anymore, but it was like originally, oh, you need to go into the solo. You can only do this solo, blah 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 blah, and then they give you this, which is a 3-man instance. It's like, but you know, why? Right, so this should put us up to 7. Then we just have to find 1 more, which is fine. There seems to be 2 on the road quite easily. So actually, we can probably just go for those 2 instead of this one. You guys are doing a really bad job, like just not attacking anybody until they attack you. And these guys are all focusing on other people, so you're never gonna get attacked. Unless it's by me. Right, back to Théoden. I don't trust my war steed on a area so full of obstacles, so I'm just gonna go regular steed over there. I know I'm gonna rubber band myself back massively. I'm just trying to think of how long this is gonna take. It might just be a very, very, very long episode today. I don't really want to split this up, I'll be honest, unless this is like an entire book. If you have a small fellowship, now is the time to challenge the blood of the Black Serpent from the World Join panel. Okay, so it does actually really want us to do that.
Keep close to my banner bearer.
Oh, or is that a do this quest because this is going to finish it? Yeah, okay, we won't bother with that one then too much. I mainly want to focus on this, so you have the right of it. Let our foes flee in terror from the might of Théoden and of Rohan. It is with the pride of my father and his father's father that I carry the banner of my lord into battle. Are you ready for another charge into the ranks? So we're just going to push forward a little bit now. So it would be wanting us to do that quest and then come back and do the next tier at the next level, but I'm not too worried about that, honestly.
The Rohirrim have taken the field, and the armies of Mordor cannot stand against us. Right
then, let's go. Ride with Gandalf. Oh, that's not Gandalf. I read it as Gandalf. Oh, I was really confused. I was like, yeah, we're going to be finishing really quickly. No, we just move forward a little bit. Right, we got Gufflaff and stand with the king.
To the king!
Yeah, the only annoying thing is, I mean, he's right there. So, oh yeah, rubber banding. He is right there, but we haven't got a war steed.
To me, fear no darkness.
Begone, carrion lord. Leave the dead in peace.
Come not, but win the Nazgul and his prey. You will know worse things than death in the Chamber of the Eye.
It is nothing to me. Still, I will hinder you.
Say you so? No living man may hinder me.
But no living man am I. You look upon a woman. Éowyn I am, daughter of Éomund. You stand between me and my lord and king. Begone, if you be not deathless. I will smite you if you touch him.
Eowyn! Eowyn!
Well, at the very least, I was just going to say, good slice there. We have, oh, Théoden during his last moments.
My lord.
But yeah, we've got
Well, master. Very
that dead. He did.
Go now to my father's. Even in their mighty company, I will not now be ashamed.
Forgive me for breaking your command, my lord.
It is forgiven when you sit in peace with your pipe. Think of me. But where is Éomer? He must be king after me. And I would send word to Éowyn. She did not want me to go.
My lord. She is...
Théoden nods at you weakly, desiring to speak. Let's go talk. Pick up the banner where it fell and give it to Éomer. He must lead now. Pick up the fallen banner where it lay. There we are. And Éomer is here. Éomer silently takes the banner from you and lifts it to the sky.
Hail, King of the Mark. Ride now to victory. Bid Éowyn farewell.
Mourn not overmuch. Mighty was the fallen, and so too was his ending. We will weep when his mound is raised. Leowina, we will make a song of the dead, so they will never be forgotten. Théoden, king. Leowina. How can this be? Éowyn? Éowyn, how came you to be here? What devilry is this? Death, death, death! Death take us all! Death, why to ruin? Death! 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 Death!
Apparently you're Leowina, or however he wanted to say it, but I'm going to continue to say Gleowine, because it's 100% easier for me to do. Talk to Gleowine and King's End. This gives us a Farinorian Essence box, so it lets us select a choice of any level 105 major essence. Okay, nice to have. And there we are, level 110. We now have allegiances available to us, and powerful rewards and experience the stories of the kingdoms of Gondor, the court of Lothlorien, Durin's folk, and the hobbits of the company. Access to the new allegiance tab in the reputations panel to begin these new adventures, which is just right here. Not too useful to us because we're not really at that point yet. We're going to be a little while still. Talk to Elfhelm near King's End. Is that just now going to be called King's End? I mean, fair enough. Elfhelm.
Leowina speaks the truth in this.
This is definitely going to be a long one. Actually, we've pushed forward. No, we aren't. But we do have Helmsfolk over there. Stick out the battlefield north-east of King's End, south of King's End, and defeat 12 foes on the fields of Pelennor. So, where's that specifically? We're going to scout down here, I guess? Or is it just... Bodies litter the field, orcs, Aragorn, Rohirrim and Gondorians. Why do you have to have 58k morale? I always mix up morale and XP for some reason when playing this. I always talk about this being morale and XP being the health. It's just weird. But yeah, finally got to level 110, which is kind of nice. We didn't get any trait points or anything for that. They kind of change after between 105 and 115, and then even more so different on 116 to 120. So it's every 3 levels. So it should be 108, 111, 111, 111, and 18. And then 114, and I don't think you get one for 115, so I think it's only 3 trait points, and then possibly, yeah, I think you get them like 117 and then 120. I could be wrong, or I could be right. One of the two. I haven't got to that point really, so with any character past 116 at the moment, so I haven't really looked too much into it. Actually, interestingly, this character, and I has been for an entire level, being 109, but is definitely now my second highest level character and is higher than my champion, which I use the Area of the Valor on, which is currently 109. So he was technically tied during that entire time, but now is definitely in second place behind level 116. So yeah, we can go to the Field of the Onslaught separate, like back from it. So Breakdol, you're the one that had the other quest, the Serpent's one. So I think it should be possible to go back and do it still. At least I kind of hope. I don't really like when there's a quest that if you don't do it at that very moment is impossible to do in an MMO, but we shall see. If it is one quest that I cannot do, I will have to deal with it, but it doesn't look like it has taken it away from here. So we need to just be able to go back and do that, I guess, and then hopefully, well, we'd have to give it into the guy, so the fact that I've still got it makes me think that it must be possible to go back to the person that gave it to us and give it in, otherwise it doesn't make too much sense. So if we go a little bit north, there's some raiders, they're running, only 3 more enemies, so the fact that 3 just ran at me is perfect. And then, yeah, we'll hopefully push forward, because, like, you know, we made this nice barricade here, with kind of like a funnel inwards, and then hopefully we can just kind of push them back until dawn it is. So yeah, it's pretty, looks close to dawn, sort of. So yeah, hopefully everything goes well. Oh, really? Like, it's going to be really difficult to scout the area if you guys keep running up to me. I'm going to reverse back into it so that I can still be attacking and then just complete that quest. Battle rages with the deadly force from Mordor take the field. Yes, I feel like I'm going to eventually lose my morale here. So I'm going to barrage you. Not barrage you. I'm going to... I wonder what would happen if I desperate flighted. I'm just gonna run. That goes quite fast. Barbed arrow. Back this way. That should slow him down. So literally the whole point. It's gonna be a little annoying because they still take damage. Why are these guys there? They're so on me. Like, rage. Oh, no wonder they're also having a bit of fun with my morale. Am I going to aggro you just by being nearby? Nope. Okay, fair enough. Good. Elfhelm. Let's talk. Elfmar has seemingly been killed. My son has fallen. There we are. Learn what transpired at King's End. What has happened at King's End? Oh, we've got to go up to... That would make sense. I was like, oh, it said look to the sky. You see Horn standing where Théoden fell. He may know what transpired.
I've lost many friends today.
The sun is not yet high in the sky. There will be more dead. The Thorin Horn's voice, something else. Tied resignation, dangerous acceptance to ask him in the sudden commotion of the moments ago. Men will bring the bodies of Théoden and Éowyn to the city, where they lie in peace. We watched from afar during a brief respite and saw the group carrying the bodies of our dead were nearly at the city gate before they could enter. And Nazgul flew down from above and sought to seize the body of Théoden. Do not know if they will to. I have the will to continue fighting. Théoden, King, Lady Éowyn, so many others. Oh, there you are.
Listen not to Horn's despairing words. They are only on the surface.
I hope
The
so.
armies of Mordor must have another commander.
I definitely feel like this is just going to be one book completed in an episode. That's just going to be impressive. I'm determined though. I really want to try that. That'll be pretty cool if we can get that done. Be hell to upload, but it'll be fun to try. Okay. Need my bottle of Baron's blood, the wine of our youth to quench this thirst when the fighting's done. And then, yeah, quick round of sprite to catch a breath, then we'll go once more into the ferry. Tempting, but a lot of it's just go here, come back. So
We must sweep the enemy from the field.
if anything, it's more the atmosphere that makes these quests rather than the quests themselves. Talk to Ember and complete instance the foe resurgence. We're gonna have to complete. Oh.
To battle!
Let's go. I think it's an instance rather than skirmish, so it should be a quick carry-on thing, like when we got mounted and moved on to the next area.
The Witch King of Angmar is slain, but the forces of the enemy remain unbroken. Instead of fleeing at the sight of their master's fate, their resolve is strengthened, as countless new foes pour forth from Osgiliath. What other commander could lead such an army against Gondor?
That does give a good point. They haven't run away, and we did kill their kind of leader. I know not who commands such force in the absence of the Witch King. The fields churn with battle and blood, and we must learn more of this new commander, who could lead so many with nary an ebb in the flow of battle. He shall surely come forth from Osgiliath, as so many of his reinforcements have. We cannot afford to hold here and allow his force to overwhelm us. Let us move to a more fortified position and hope we may learn of his identity. I have a feeling I know who it is. I have a feeling. Is it Gothmog? We haven't defeated him yet, have we? No, that was all a dream. If they, like, it's not necessarily a name drop, but it kind of is. If they're name dropping Osgiliath, or where they're going to come from, it's probably Gothmog. That seems like the only thing I could see it moving next to. I don't think there's anybody noteworthy that I can think of at the moment that it could otherwise be. Right, come on. There we are. How can I kill 2 enemies in the time you kill 1? You guys need to do better. How do you expect to win? How much morale do you have? 649,000, or 24,000 rather. I don't know where I got 49 from, but sure. I think these guys were aggroing us anyway, so I mean, I'm not too fussed about that fact. More Zircons for us. Which leads on to the point actually, well, sort of. I went back to that area that we were in, and I've been going around there, and I've worked out quite a nice route. I've been getting so many Anorian resources. It is really, really useful. You discover Duelin Derefin scouting a path through the nearby battlefield. Yeah, we got some Mama Kill here. All individually named, which is kind of cool. He doesn't even, he's just like looking away, he doesn't even want to know. Just, nah. It's like kind of nice. If I look this way, it's perfect. Like, it's quiet. It's weird. It's obviously because it's just all coming from there, and then... Can I just hear birds? Oh, you can sort of hear it in the right earphone. I have the right earphone half off, so... Yeah, you can't hear anything to the left of you. Kind of cool. Alright, so we're just waiting for them to basically get acquainted. Adjusting your choice of allies. Yeah, but how we'd pass that? Must be some one nigh score of men on top it. How can we fail such a foe? Only arrows in the eye can follow this beast, for their hides are like stone. We've done it before and we should do it again. Indeed, while you're away we slew 4 of them and dared to approach the walls of the city. After I put this in the beast's eye, we can move them the orc encampment and head. And then we kill the 2 lions to follow us there. We shall blind them and then press our attack from the cover of those orcish tents. So you got to hit him in the eye. They're like their own roving threat with how much morale they have, but they're just worth like 1 in a deed. I feel like he's gonna die. One of them is gonna die. What did I say? What did I say? I can predict it. Oh no, that's actually quite gruesomely bad. Oh no. I feel like I have to attack you now. That's a bit of a horrible move. Follow me, you hideous beast. Follow me and die. Part of me's like, is it the beast that's doing it? Because they've got the enemy on top. But then he does something like that. You hear Dorfin scream in the distance and then only silence. So yeah, brothers of the Black Root are slain. The Mumakil are maddened. Flee. Yeah, part of me was like, oh yeah, but I don't want to kill them or blind them. I feel like that's unfair. That's just the creature. But then they go and do that, seemingly without much provoking. Like, obviously, yeah, you're shouting at them, but like an animal. I feel like an animal that's just being forced to do something isn't going to stomp them. I feel like it's just going to try and knock them out of the way or something. Or wait for instructions. I'm going to let you go ahead. And then just catch up and defeat the smaller warg first, so I can keep the high level or high morale enemy away. And then you can just focus on those. What do we have in here? Just scroll cases. That's fine. This might be the only times we, like from now, that we actually end up using all our bonus XP. But I think that's because we're half an hour in and we're still doing quests, like, pretty consistently. Let me guess, you're gonna monologue. Do that, and then we'll just... Oh, you literally have 28,000 health. I thought you were going to be more powerful. I didn't look. I expected a hard fight. I didn't expect 28k morale. Okay, that's fine. Black adamant. Is that... That's a Doomfold item. Why are we getting Doomfold? I guess these guys are 105. So that could be why. Yeah, I guess if we can start preparing ourselves to get Doomfold items, then fair enough. Shall be good. Right, we need to reach the hillock. I don't quite know where that is because it's not pointing to us on the map. But the Woe of Cand. You guys have the High Sorcerer of Harad. Hold friend, we cannot go further. 9.8 million morale. Definitely not killing that. The midst of the Black Rider fills me with dread. We must travel another way. Good idea. Now, if I knew where I was trying to go to, you what? Like, just go that way. What? Ingbert, not sure what's going on here. Prince Imrahil and his Swan Knights battling against a Haradrim. Please tell me you're not going to die to some regular Haradrim. I feel like I should just Oh, okay. Damn it. Your timing is fortunate, and who is this warrior? Okay. 28k morale, these guys are going to be easy. And then we can just sort of run around them, keep doing quick shot. Oh, I did not mean to set a trap, but luckily I've already wasted it. Hunter's Crossbow of the 3rd Age. Nice little item to hold on to. We can just waste some heritage runes on that. Been collecting quite a few of those as well, just from the fact that, you know, from picking up those chests in that previous area on my main. It's actually a really, really decent way of getting gold. I got like 15 gold, like, relatively quickly. You got like 170 silver from each one. It's actually pretty damn good. And then by the time you sell, you know, sell the items or even just sell them on the auction hall, the crafting items, because you also get the random vendor trash ones as well, which is like a stack of 50 is like 680 silver. It's pretty decent profit for not a whole lot of work, literally no fighting. So definitely something I'm going to go to. Also, there's a weird one where there's 2 chests that spawn on top of each other. I've noticed that. That's really weird. But it's not consistent. It just happens every so often. It's always in the same place though. It's weird. Right. Another hunter's item. Dagger of the 3rd Age. Yes, these, the Shattered Spears. That's what I've been picking up. The Haradrim have momentarily stopped their attacks, allowing you a chance to reach the hillock. But where is the hill? I have no quest little thing on here, so I can't quite see, but is it maybe the hill over there? That could make sense. Our forces scattered at best and slain at worst. Sadly true. Victory has been won, we must follow you to the hillock. Yeah, we've now got 2 hunters items to hold on to. We got a piece of Doomfold sealed wax, black adamant, getting a few nice things. So we can, yeah, these are level 100, we can just sort of put them through for relics quite easily. Oralang, Fallen Knight. You are a pretty cool looking thing, I'll be honest.
Stand aside. Have you not heard? The king returns from Minas Ithil at long last. The Witch King of Angmar is slain. Victory has been won. The stewards are not but pretenders, cowards who denied the might of our king. J.R.R, Mordirith, Gothmog, whichever you name him, his claim is unbroken. The throne is his once more, and ever it shall be. Surrender or die.
How about neither? 426, yeah, 426k morale. We'll do a little bit of rapid fire on him just to get it out of the way while you're holding me still. I can still attack, I see. I don't know what that is. Is that rage or is it? I have a feeling he's not going to be one of those enemies that we fully defeat. It's going to be more of ones where we get him probably down to about 200k and then he'll run off crying because someone actually stood up to him. Yeah, I called you out. Oh, actually, I'm like really badly. I need to press forward. And I need to like eat. Or pot up. Is he reflecting? I think he's... Attacking the Wraith returns cold, shocking plains. Sometimes the shock is enough to root the attacker with terror where they stand. Okay, so we're going to have to just kind of hold off, get some in-combat morale regen. We could probably do some drawing strength, but it's going to be less morale than just doing it normally. I think the best thing to do is just wait for these guys to attack mostly, and then we'll just kite, because we've seemingly done, well, we've done about 200k morale worth of actual damage. So I just want to let's rapid fire and see if we can get the last little bit before we lose our morale. We're at 17k. If we can just get, oh, I didn't even rapid fire, did I? Okay. The Wraith vanishes, leaving behind only a pile of robes. Flee to the evil that spawned your Wraith and tell him that Gondor shall not fall. The path is clear. We must move now before our chance is lost. I kind of want to chuck on some food with that, but we're out of the instance now, so we should be good. Okay. Talk to Eomer to ride his stand.
Rain fall on our last stand.
Yep, probably by this place called Ride a Stand. Studied done here for signs of life. Examining closely and the result is grim. Done here is dead.
That arrow was meant for me. Farewell.
Okay. Find Gondorian soldiers north of Eomer. So this way. Yep. Okay, we are slowly moving, you can see now. We've gone from being over here, or actually up here, to over here, to here now. So we've got the Gondorian footmen holding back. We've actually got the Gondorian cavalry have come in now from Minas Tirith. So we have everybody we can have out here. I wonder if there's anybody we've full on lost. King's folk are here. Then we've got Eorl's folk, and then we've got Helm's folks. But it seems that we're a little low on Helm's folk out of everybody. Right, Forlong. I don't know if I... Yeah, I turned off floating names, didn't I? That'll be why I can't see anybody. Scout the several approaches up at the hill. I'll probably do this mostly without attacking anybody. Forces of Mordor still feel the pain. Oh, let's defeat you. Still feel the plain, not feel the pain, and smoke burns on the horizon. Okay. Come on. I was hoping to get there without actually having to attack anybody, but okay, I guess not. We are going to definitely have to attack you. Yeah, you're just taking that. Taking it. You know, oh, okay, he hadn't spawned in. Yeah. So, Bragdell is just, yeah, kneeling over there. That guy keeps respawning. That'll be why he's not dying properly. You're just stood there where our Haradrim warriors are. You guys are kind of bad at this. Or is everybody just so... Like, I was about to say, is everybody so tired that they're kind of having a little bit of a truce, almost, but... The armies of Mordor fill the field up the way up to the river. But at the same time, that guy did just straight up attack us, so it's not like he's tired. So, I feel like I'm trying to find a reason in a place where there isn't going to be. Right. I think we are slowly reaching the end, though. I don't know. I kind of guess that this is just going to be one book. I think I've said that a few times now. But that just feels like how it's going to be. The start of the book started on the field. As you, from here, as far as it seems, the enemy horde reaches as far as the Remus. But yeah, basically, I just think that it will just be book 6 will just be on here. And we might just have a long episode, which might mean there's a delay, actually. If this doesn't come out on the day it was supposed to, and there's a break in episodes, hopefully you can sort of realise why. Right, Eomer. Oh, damn. I didn't quite see that. Pelennor leggings of a Wraith. We have no inventory slots to hold that into. I think I'm just going to use these rep items up, because even though we need to use them for our stuff later, what's the point in having them if we don't have the rep to use them? Right, and we've now known to the riders of Rohan, which is pretty damn cool. Reputation changed, deep bestowed, which is must and friend standing. D completed, which is acquire known, and then title and LOTRO points, and an item which we're just going to use up just to have. So look for yourself and see what that of which I speak. Another player has entered the field and he is thrown in his lot with Mordor. Is it going to be Gothmog? Black sails fly on the river of dread. Oh, I see him. I was looking over there. Can't remember the name. We defeated him, didn't we? So I assume it's just going to be someone else, like, taking over. Yeah, the Corsairs of Umbar approach the southwest. You see it. You look at him and see the despair in your eyes. You can almost tell them that the ships are not sailed by Corsairs. The Corsairs are slain, and their leader, Balakor, will scourge no more, but you doubt gnaws at your mind. Yes, I was about to say, Aragon intended to bring the ships north of Minas Tirith, but what if some evil befell him upon the river? What if the design of Sauron lay in wait, ready to ensnare the great company and their allies? Hold your tongue and seek your master to master your own mounting doubt and debt. See, it'd be really nice to have those thingies, the undead. I'm pretty sure that at this point they have been set free. It was Pelagea that they mainly focused on, not Minas Tirith. So maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. The main annoying thing about all this is the amount of dread we're getting. Like 6 dread, it puts us on morale like nearly half, 60% down, and then our damage is just gonna be terrible, and our incoming damage is also gonna be terrible. Well, incoming damage is gonna be really high, like we're just gonna take a lot of damage, but not inflict a whole lot. I don't know if I've got... I do still have these hope tokens, which are +5 hope for 40 minutes. I think I'll put one of those on. I've had those for ages since Angmar, but definitely going to be useful. Defeat more foes. Why don't you just tell me to defeat 8? No, defeat 4. Oh, well, defeat 4 more. But at least we finally got used to those hope tokens. There's always been times where I'm like, I should use them. And then I'm like, pretty much instantly, I just don't need them anymore. But I feel like on an area like this, we are going to need to use them. Oh yeah, come on. There we are, Mordor Raider. This should be our second to last, and I'm sure there's going to be someone that runs up. If not, we have the Haradrim Warrior over there to defeat. See, I told you someone was going to run up. Right. And then we'll just slowly make our way back. Defeat even more foes. Just tell me to kill 12 or 16 or something. Don't do this to me. At least they kind of just funnel straight into us. That's kind of nice. Not going to have too much worry there. I mean, we still do have 1 dread, right? No, hope 3. We've got -2. So right over here we've got 2 dread. But we've got +5, so we're up to 3 hope, which is kind of cool. So it's not quite as bad. Right, this will be our last enemy, hopefully, to defeat for the meantime. Hey, finally. So yeah, talk to AML on the southern side. Come on, AML. Oh, yep. Can't click on him. Apparently can't do anything. Oh, that guy's just being flung up there. I mean, it'd be... If we weren't already, like, over-leveled for it, if this was, like... You know, we were at the, at, like, 105, when 105 is where we're supposed to be at. This would be, like, a really nice time to be getting all these items, but we really don't need them.
The banner of the White Tree!
Yeah! Banner of the White Tree.
The banner of the White Tree!
Okay, our small fellowship, now is time to challenge the keys of the Harlon from the world panel. That's probably just part of that guy's quests, but not going to worry about that too much. We use the swift horse by the southwest outcropping of Redstone to travel to the ruin of Pelennor. So where's that? Right here? Let's go. The great company have come to Pelennor and they have made for the ruins of Pelennor.
We meet once again, my friend.
Talk to Halbrand in the ruin of Pelennor. Hey, this is 2 times we're now talking to Halbrand. Hi again. We're talking to you for the first time in the other series. Examine slain orcs of the ruin and ensure they're not feigning death. Good idea. That would be a somewhat clever idea of them. You guys, you're just the luckiest. You're the luckiest soldier here. You're not doing any fighting and you're just surviving. And if I was in a fellowship, you'd just be getting me to do all your quests for you. Oh, really? I didn't expect 2 in a row to do that. Oh, I could just stay here then and probably just do the same 2 orcs. Unless these 2 are always going to feign death. If this one is feigning death, this one that we're standing on now, I might just then move on to the other 2 because I feel like these are... Obviously they're respawning quite quickly because the amount of... Yeah, so I'm just going to double check over here. But I think the reason they're probably like that or respawning so quickly is because of... yeah, it's probably would have been a lot of people coming through originally. This would be actually quite good to just farm enemies. You could literally go and force spawn an enemy. Especially if this was an enemy that gave you a deed. Orc died of his wounds, it seems. I already killed that one. Well, I'm sorry. Orc is truly slain. Talk to Radney on the eastern side of the ruin. Let's say commotion on the northwest side of the ruin. Northwest. This way. Gondor is shouting at a frightened Gondorian man and Halbrand seeks to restrain him.
Let the man have some room.
Halbrand sees you approach and quickly calls to you. I could use your help learning while this transpired. Coroner is beside himself with anger and I fear what he might do if we cannot calm him down and quickly. Coroner, chill.
This man spews lies, poisonous slander.
I would have his head for the things he said. He's lucky the Halbrand stays my hand or I would put an end to his vile whisperings. You're really helping his situation here, aren't you?
We soon found ourselves fighting back to back with these rangers.
Okay. That's when I learned that my brothers were fighting alongside a ranger named Golidir. Golidir, I knew that name well. It had not been in conversation of every man in the garrison. Hated Golidir, ranger of the north and friend of Gothmog, commander of the enemy forces. Yes, it was the very same. Oh, was that from what Derafin said?
One of them was Golidir, that hated ranger who allied with the enemy.
He's not allied on purpose, at least. It's just the fact that if we'd have to kill him to defeat Gothmog. 100%. But you know, talk to Coroner.
Lies, all of them, lies.
Yeah, Gothmog is another name for Mordorith, and there's no reason to doubt he shares some connection with Golidir. So that's supposed to be Inex? I'm not sure. With Golidir as a result of the experiences of Khan Dum, all the fighting, all the fight and bluster departs from Corridor then, and he sinks to one knee. I do not have enough room to do that. Of course I don't. When do I ever have enough room? I'm going to get rid of some attack damage boost. Actually, we really should have just got the combat run speeds gone, and then kept those just in case. Corridor angers departs and replaces the haunted visage.
How can this be?
Talk to
Coroner was slain, and Golidir was free of
Talk to Coroner in the ruins and go in search of Golidir.
We have to find
Another
Golidir
instant.
before it
Let's
is
go.
too late. We have to find Golidir before it is too late.
Yes, Coroner must not be defeated.
Quickly,
go.
we may not have much time.
Luckily, we've still got our hope for 40 minutes, and unless this takes another 40 minutes, then I think we're generally alright. Or another, how long have we got? About 30 minutes? 31 minutes, yeah. So I don't think it should take that long to do. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Not 100% sure if I'm honest. I feel like we just need to rush ahead from Coroner, because defeat these guys. They're not going to be too difficult. And then we'll just start doing what we need to do. I don't really know what we can get at level 110 of new stuff. I mean, obviously if we go in Madam Hunter's armor, which I don't think we have any on us. Yeah, we do. No. Like, we're slowly getting to be better. But this is rare. Incomparable is what that is, obviously. Oh, we got a black adamant. We have a black adamant in there. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of these, and I'm also going to get rid of these, actually, and then we can get those hunter items in our inventory. But actually, I won't for the moment, so we have definite things.
Run away, little man.
I will not run from the like of you.
That is a pity. I could use the sport. I have ended the lives of so many. You will not survive this encounter.
Perhaps not. But I will be satisfied to give my last, removing you and your master from this world.
What I was going to say, at the very least, if he dies in this encounter, it's slightly good for us, however more that is to say.
Poor fool.
Foolish? I do not think so. My old friend. I was tormented by Mordorith for years. At last I will escape him and go beyond his reach.
Despite his broken body, Goldir smiles at you. I'm satisfied if the Gondorians know of what they speak, then my death will see Mordor defeated. Coroner, my friend, when the war is over, I ask you to ensure safety for Wenda. Goldir is quiet for a long moment. When he finally speaks again, it's for the last time. It's enough for me to die thinking of Lorniel, as always. At the very least, Goldir has been remembered, but as a slight, as I said, very morbidly good thing, is that surely Gothmog is now defeatable. Because the point was that he was paired almost with Goldir, and whilst Goldir was alive, or at least that's what he said, he would be alive. So Goldir, so he could like crawl back to living, basically. So Goldir has his vengeance, now will be at rest. None have earned it as well as he. He has endured so much in the high chambers of Condom, and the months since he escaped that city, he is never free of the false king until today. Aragorn.
My heart desires to mourn Goldir. There is not time for that now.
I will not say that Goldir should not have come on this road. I will not shame his memory by wishing they stay behind. It was his duty and he saw it, and he performed it with dignity, and without question, he will always have my gratitude. Well, that's nice.
I cannot believe he is gone.
Right.
It is time.
It is time. Oh, we're going to get a destroyed model of Minas Tirith. That is a model of the White City that has been destroyed by the Withered Tree. That's kind of a cool little thing. I will honor the sacrifices of those who no longer can. To honor that for which they have fought, I will take the field with you, and I will make the enemy remember my fallen friends. Tell me when you are ready, and we will make them fear us. Let us go. For Goldir.
Fight onward. The battle is not yet ended.
Hey, Horn. I've not seen you since the morning. I fear the worst. I have a brief reprieve for now. It will not last long. I've seen much horrors. So many good men lost. Horn, It's nice to have you back by my
So
side.
much death today. When will it be over? I will fight until my chief tells me to stop.
My own king fell on this field, and now I have another.
You will fight for him, I warrant, until this land is made safe? The time for such questions is over, my new friend. Our enemies try another assault.
Nice motivational music in the background while we, you know, combine friendships. Yeah, the Grey Company and Horn working together alongside us. We're kind of like just the glue that brings everybody together of importance. Alright, they're gonna have more attack. There's a quest. There's something here. Maybe that's for later. Or maybe that's just not actually supposed to be there. Stand against the forces of evil. Your limbs are held, by a powerful force.
The tide had turned.
Crumgun. Oh, this is gonna end well for you.
Of Mordor was not thwarted. It was merely redirected. Kill them all.
Break for your Crumgun's evil. Now, was that Coroner or was that... No, that was Halros. I don't like to pick favourites, but I would have been more worried if it was Coroner. How much? I need to put floating in a second, it's confusing me. Oh, you only have 56k. That's like not that bad. I feel like I'm going to get told off by that guy that wanted to kill him.
Means nothing.
I mean, it will. It's kind of the point of it.
Have inflicted what hurts I could. And what fills me with gladness as I die. More on Sauron.
Oh, well, like, that was a bit annoying. Like, I wanted to actually defeat you, but sure. Calenglad. There's no time to mourn. We have to find Aragorn. I fear he's gotten too far ahead and may come surrounded by his foes if we do not aid him. Where to? Over here? We still got Horn with us? No, we don't. Oh, hey Gothmog. Fancy seeing you here.
Away from home, Dunadan. Who are these others? And why have you come?
These are my friends and my kin. We have come by dangerous roads to put an end to you and your evil.
I am afraid you have wasted a journey, for I cannot be ended. My will is tethered to the pitiful Ranger Galadir, and to this world. While he lives, I cannot be slain. What is this?
You are a fool, no matter what name you wear.
Explain yourself before you die.
Galadir is slain. He came south to the aid of Aragorn, our chief. He felled the Olog Thrugrath and died.
No. He suffered such grief. How can it be? How did he muster the strength to come forth?
Servant of Sauron, hearken to me. There is no future for you, or for your master. You know my name, and the name of my mighty ancestor. So too do I know yours. But hearken to me, Gothmog, and Mordorith, and Eärnur. I have come out of the years of darkness to defy your master and all for which he stands. Sauron will fall, and Mordor will perish, and you will know the darkness of true oblivion. The dawning of a new age is upon us. Begone, for there is no place in it for such as you. Begone! Halbarad, my loyal friend. I am glad I was able to see.
I feel like we need a death count. So many today. There is too much sorrow on this field. Gothmog flees and my anger will follow him, but this is not the day he will pay for the hurts he's caused. Yeah, so many people we've just like been through like over 400, nearly 500 episodes with, and they're just like, half of them are dead. It's really weird. But I think we're done with this one for the moment. I think we might just be done in general, possibly. It looks like it might be the case. We have a few enemies remaining. They're kind of being pushed back, as we can see. They are fleeing, definitely. And we have what little remain of us left. Definitely, you're definitely here, aren't you? Doing nothing. And then we have the ability to go to before the battle and after the battle. I'm sure we'll be able to see also if we can return to the field of onslaught as well when available. Let's though talk
We have the victory.
and complete this. As I said, an entire book done today. Definitely a massive achievement for us. Just, you know, there's a lot of it's mainly just time that goes onto it all. I'll chuck away that. I definitely need to sort out my inventory before we carry on, but let's move on with that.
City stands, and Gondor
We're not even finished with the book.
remains unbowed.
We can accept book 7, but we're not quite done with book 6 yet. What do we need to do? Do I have... You're just regular vendors. I don't have any, like, other vendors, do I? You're all gear rewards and stuff for Pelennor
Dark skies,
with
dark
ancient
tidings.
Ithil coins, which we haven't got any of. Right.
So much death.
That,
So many lives lost.
to
And
put
for
it...
what?
To put it in a few words, then that is pretty much it.
I am saddened to hear Horn speak this way.
Or you can try and help out. Oh, Gimli. I didn't know we had you
Well
here.
done! Well done! We have pushed them back for now.
And hopefully for a decently long time.
Have you seen Théoden?
I think, yeah, was slain when the Witch King descended upon Théoden. I feared that fate for him, and I hoped it would not be so. I'm gonna go talk to you, Imrail,
This
because
is
you're
a
walking
hard
around.
day, but we have victory at the end of it.
And that's the most important bit of it all. Oh yeah, he's just... Yeah, he lost both his sons. That's probably worth him not paying attention to us
Who
over.
can say how long this victory will last?
Hopefully a decent amount of time.
I think Gothmog will find he values his life more highly now that it can be lost.
Yes, he won't be trying to push so much if he knows he has a chance of dying. Right, don't have enough space. Of course we don't, damn it. I'm going to get rid of this letter from Daily Utterage. I think we got one spare in the mail anyway. And to be continued. Salute your friend, let's heal our hurts. Let's remember our dead and let us think of tomorrow. There's still much that must be done. To be continued straight away.
Battle is all but ended now, my friend.
Okay, travel to Aragon's Pavilion east of the city after the Battle of the Pelennor Fields. How do we do that? How do I... Where do I go? Oh, after the battle. Makes sense. Okay, and with that, it gives us a new stable master.
How may I help you?
And
friend?
yes, okay, so to Minas Tirith before the battle, that allows us to go to the threshold of the city, which is where we just were, which then allows us to go back to the battle itself, it seems. So we will have the chance, when it eventually comes to it, to do Wrath and Ruin if we decide, and also just to replay that again because it was all pretty cool.
Is this your first time in Minas Tirith? Shame you couldn't see it in better days.
No, of course I've been to Minas Tirith before. Like, do you not remember me doing like everything around here? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we have a lot to do. Aragon's Pavilion. I want to quickly see where that is. We won't go there. It's over there. Okay, so there's a nice big area. We have Prince Imrahil for Anorian after battle.
Thank you for coming.
We gotta go talk to Aragon anyway, so we can double complete a quest. That won't even give us XP, but not really too fussed. But there we are. Decided to do a little bit of a longer episode. Don't know if you noticed. It's like over an hour long, this whole thing. Which means it's not going to come out on the 7th. It's probably going to be out on the 8th. I'll be honest. It's going to take a long time to actually edit and get everything together. So there's going to be a gap of a day, but I think it's well worth it. But now, here we are. Minas Tirith after the battle. The Witch King is dead. Gothmog still lives. We have, you know, is that guy still there? No. Actually, is that guy still there? Like, we can always just go to Minas Tirith before the battle. But, no, he's not. Okay. We never gave him in or said what we can do with him. But yeah, we're going to quietly go to Minas Tirith before the battle and complete those as needs be, because there's a whole lot more going on before the battle. But with that said, yeah, it's going to be a later episode. It's going to be a gap of a day just to get me through editing it and everything. It's going to be a massive, you know, time to render and also to actually upload. But we will get that done. Is this water, or is this just a weird texture? Like, it looked like it was going through the world. But nonetheless, before I get distracted by everything, I'm going to go hopefully clear up my inventory before we do the next episode. I'm probably just going to start chucking away this armor, and then we'll just see if we can get some decent essences, because I assume they're all just going to stack. Clear out crafting stuff, hopefully, lower tier stuff at the very least, and armor, and yeah, we've got so many boxes of essences. We have like, what, nearly, well, there's 14 of them, because we're only missing one slot. It's a lot to use up, and armor, so we can clear almost 2 whole rows just from armor and those essence boxes. So that's probably where all our, you know, inventory space is going. But we're now level 110. It's probably the last time in a very, very long time, if ever, we're going to use all our bonus XP. But yeah, we gained well over 1 million XP today. That's impressive. So yeah, I'll see you next time when we carry on. Going to Aragon's Pavilion and talking to Aragorn over there to complete 2 quests technically. Well, that won't let us complete it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.